And the field will be right to go for the first of 9 over the mile. Light now blinking away. They're all in. First of the day, Tenzing the favourite. Gates open racing. Missing the start was Bedford Square. Away well was Lolly Yates, and kicking up as Too Hard to Refuse. Up into third is a Sebring Girl out wide, rolling forward ahead of Kind Wish, and further back to Tenzing. Next to the inside there is Northern Decree. Acrophobic, and they're clear from Redente Choice and Bedford Square. So Too Hard to Refuse in front. Second, Sebring Girl at the 1200 metres marker. 2 lengths away third, Kind Wish, and fourth the inside is Lolly Yates. A length further back to Northern Decree. Acrophobic over on the outside. Tenzing has now drifted back to third last, and second last the inside is Bedford Square. Last of all is Redente Choice over on the outside. So Too Hard to Refuse here by 2. Second, Sebring Girl. Third, Lolly Yates, and fourth the outside, Kind Wish. A length and 3/4 to Acrophobic, and creeping forward 3 wide, Tenzing. Northern Decree the fence, and further back to Bedford Square. Second last the inside, now last. As a matter of fact, being passed by Redente Choice over on the outside. 600 metres left to run, and Too Hard to Refuse here by length and 1/4. Second, Sebring Girl. Third, Lolly Yates, and fourth the outside is Kind Wish. Tenzing's out wider on the track, and Northern Decree. Acrophobic and Bedford Square is being ridden for luck back nearer the inside. Redente Choice at the rear, passing the 400 metres marker, and Too Hard to Refuse. Looming up as Sebring Girl on the outside, and Tenzing is running home out wider. Passing Kind Wish, weaving through is Lolly Yates, but Sebring Girl's in front, trying hard. Lolly Yates the inside, lifting further back to Tenzing. Sebring Girl, Lolly Yates the inside there, the 2, but Sebring Girl's held on to win from Lolly Yates, and third Tenzing, followed by Acrophobic, Northern Decree, Bedford Square, Kind Wish, Too Hard to Refuse, and Redente Choice at the tail.
But this horse, she's always showed so much potential, and she looked magnificent here today, covered in dapples and fitness on her side with no weight. Brilliantly placed. Well done.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, she has. She's always been a really promising filly, and she just took a while for the penny to really drop. And last prep, she won a couple, which was really good. And, I thought her run the other day was excellent behind Tony's horse, which came out and it's flying. So was really keen to get her up to the 1600, and I think she'll run even a little bit further. So, it was really good. Great bunch of owners, as you can see, so they'll be happy.
They will be indeed, and it's nice to make the most of the lightweight with Bailey Wheeler. He's just in such good form too, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's flying, Bailey, and the 3 kilos is just, as I said last time, a bit of a bonus really. So he rode it perfectly. We were worried that there might be a bit of speed, and it's the way it sort of played out. So he just sat off, fused his head, and she was tough at the end, so it's great.
Bailey rides Show Me Mercy later on for you in the day. He's drawn awkwardly. Tim Ryan from Tab says he put up the wrong price, $8, now $2.15 favourite.
Yeah, no, he's a promising horse. I mean, this is a good field. That's what I said to the owners today. I said, Tony's got a promising horse as well as Kelly's horse. They both won well at Sunny Coast last start. So we'll get a guide where we are, but he's done everything we've asked him to do so far, and hopefully we see a good horse today.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. Well done, Stu.
Thanks, Benny.
All right, let's have a chat with Bailey now, and you're on 5, started the day with a bang. Take us through this race, and what a lovely mare she is.
Yeah, she is. She's a wonderful mare, and Matt was a little bit tricky. There was a fair bit of speed, and obviously we drew wide, so I was able to take my time to get the outside leader, and she travelled really well throughout. Just tried to cuddle her, just because Eagle Farm, it's a long run in, and it takes a while to get out the running, so I just can't thank Stewie and the connections enough. They just keep supporting me day in, day out, so couldn't do it without them.
Well done, terrific job.
Thank you.
Now, Ostermeyer's gone in. Mighty Willie to rejoin the line has done so. Light now turned on. Stand by, 24-12 the trip. And the gates open, they're racing. And out wide at Ostermeyer was away slowly. No More Red began best of all. Seconds, Mighty Willie up into third. To Macwar 3 wide though. Kudetini the next one. Shernack is now third last. A length and a half to Galifianakis and Ostermeyer. In front's No More Red. Second to Macwar. Third Mighty Willie. A length and a half to Kudetini. A little bit keen in fourth. And the race favourite Shernack fifth the rail. A length further back to Galifianakis. They've gone back all right. He's back second last. Only Ostermeyer is back behind Galifianakis at the rear. 1,800 metres left to run up the railway side. And No More Red here by a length. And second to Macwar. Third Mighty Willie, who's been heavily backed here. Fourth is Kuda Tanair. The race favourite Shernak is 50 inside. 3 pairs back, about 4 or 5 off the leader. Galifianakis, the outside, Ostermeyer is a length and a half away as they head beyond the mile. So No More Red by length and a quarter. Second to Macwa. Third, the inside is Mighty Willie, who's relaxed well. Same couldn't be said for Kuda Tanair, though. Next, the inside Shernak, followed by Galifianakis, and Ostermeyer is still last of all. 1,400 metres left to run, and No More Red here by length. And second to Macwa. Third, the inside Mighty Willie's had a good run. Next is Kuda Tanair, followed by Shernak. Third last on the rail, about 4 or 5 off the leader. Galifianakis, the outside, and second last Ostermeyer is a length and a halfway, still last of all as they swing out towards the 1,100 metres marker. So No More Red here from still second to Macwa. Third, the inside Mighty Willie has had every hope at the moment. Next, the outside there, Kuda Tanair, followed by Shernak. Still 50 inside, will need to get away from the rail. Galifianakis, the outside, Ostermeyer, left a bit flat-footed initially. He's about 3 lengths away now, last of all. 800 metres left to run. No More Red and Macwa by a length and a half. Third is Mighty Willie as they swing down towards the 650 metre marker now. Kuda Tanair, the outside. Shernak is trying to get away from the rail. Galifianakis is creeping forward 3 wide. He's away from the fence. Duplessis on Shernak now. And Ostermeyer's at the rear. 450 left to run. No More Red and Macwa. Macwa taking over. Mighty Willie is into the clear, running home. Kuda Tanair. Shernak is making ground. Galifianakis one from the outside. Ostermeyer's right down the outside, but Mighty Willie has taken over, kicked away. It's about 2 lengths in front. Ostermeyer runs to second. Shernak and Kuda Tanair further back to Galifianakis. Mighty Willie just in front. Ostermeyer's running home well. Mighty Willie, Ostermeyer late. Shernak as well. Oh, it's a photo. Photo finish, Ostermeyer out wide, Mighty Willie, Shernak between them. Stand by for the judge. Followed by Galifianakis and Kuda Tanair and Macwa. And the last one was No More Red.
Let's have a chat now with Troy Sweeney, and he's only little Troy, and that's his first win at 2,400. Congratulations to you and Alyssa, just nailing this horse this prep.
Yeah, he's been super this prep. He's probably unlucky not to win first up, and then CJ just put a lot of trust in him today, and it was a great ride.
It was a great ride, and I like the fact that he was sort of third up into this run. He's a real true stayer, isn't he?
He is. Well, thinking about Toowoomba Cup, but 2,400, we thought he could get here, so we'll see where we go now.
Yeah, but probably was an easier race this too.
I think so. I think Wallace, they go pretty good and been winning pretty well, so even Jack Bruce, a nice horse. So.
Yeah, when you can get into this sort of race with that kind of weight, and they don't run them at a fast tempo, it suits him, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. He still has to get home, little fella, so I better grab him.
Yeah, go and enjoy. You've done a terrific job, Troy, and CJ gave him a beautiful ride. Well done, CJ. He's just so cute.
He is. He's been a very good apprentice's horse, and I can see why. He's very push button. Put him wherever you want to put him, and he just goes to sleep. But obviously it was a query today, going from the 1,800 to the 24, and he just relished every bit of it. And I really wanted to ride for luck coming to the top of the straight, but I know that turn of foot he's got, and just wanted to take luck out of the equation.
You did a great job. Well done.
Thank you. These long races have been the envy of me the last couple of weeks, so I'm glad to finally knock one off.
Indeed. They're so different, aren't they, to the others?
They are, and they've been going so slow lately, so it was nice to have a truly run one then.
Great job. Well done.
Thank you.
Very intoxicating now has gone into line, so she's right to go. Light again turned on at the 1,400, and the gates open. They're racing. Now there's one that came out on its nose, dumped the rider. It was Chickarati. So Bailey Wheeler tipped off, but he's A-OK. Now we've got in front here Tairua. Second over on the outside twice on Sunday, followed by the next one, Poetic Drama, who's up into third. Fourth, the fence there, Simply Refuse. And they're 3 or 4 lengths clear from Inspiration, Due by Pride. A length and a half, Smoking Toff, and Iron Grace over on the outside, and Very Intoxicating is last of all. So the riderless galloper well and truly out of harm's way. Chickarati galloping about a furlong in front of the field. So Tyrua down the side led by 3. Second Twice on Sunday. Third the well-tried Poetic Drama. And fourth the inside Simply Refuse. There well clear by 4 from Inspiration, Due by Pride. Iron Grace is third last out 3 wide, about 6 or 7 off the leader though. Further back to the grey Smoking Toff, and last of all is Very Intoxicating. 4.25 left to run. Tyrua's in front. Second Twice on Sunday. Working home well as Poetic Drama out wider, and further back to Simply Refuse, and Inspiration the inside. So out wide Poetic Drama living up with Twice on Sunday, and they've claimed Tyrua who's gone. So Twice on Sunday, Poetic Drama on the outside though, taking over now clearly, and Poetic Drama comes away, avoids a riderless horse and wins. Second Twice on Sunday. Third's a photo between Simply Refuse, Iron Grace, being followed by Inspiration, Very Intoxicating, Tyrua knocked up. Smoking Toff was never in the race, and Due by Pride pulling up at the rear.
Yeah, exactly right, Maxie. Maddie Sears reckons she thinks she got beat because the riderless horse was to her outside. That's funny, Maddie.
Well, it's true. She always runs second, but I was really proud of her today. We thought she had him up on this field, but the only thing that worried me in the whole race was the loose horse coming across in front of her, but she's too good today. Her class prevailed.
And she's just been so consistent, hasn't she?
Yeah, she has. She hasn't missed a beat since she come up. She's been a great addition to the stable, and I can't thank Tony Falcone for his support and the horses he sends up to us.
Is Dad okay strapping?
I don't know. You're a bit concerned here.
Well done on the win.
Thanks, Fern.
Let's have a chat now to Mr. Eagle Farm, Poetic Drama. Well done, Andrew.
Thanks, Bern. A little bit chaotic at the start, but as it turned out, it sort of suited us. I was able to land in a good spot. I thought I might have to go back from the barrier, and a bit of commotion and split them up. I was able to drop in, and that probably took a fair bit of the speed out of the race, even though the riderless horse was 10 in front. I was always pretty confident how we travelled. The only concern I had was inside the furlong. I thought, I don't know where the riderless horse is going to go. But she was good. She deserved that. The last couple of runs she'd been really brave and hadn't got the money, so it was good for her to get the coin today, and she'll obviously get better, and we step her out to a mile.
Yeah, great stuff. Well done.
Good on you, Ben.
$4.40 late. So all the confidence is around these top 2 in the market, Naval Trader and Maurice's Me Dad with Dark Harmony, just getting a little bit easy.
1400. Gates Open Racing, and Naval Trader was away second last, but rolling forward quickly out wide on the track. We had Shadow of Time away well. That's in front from Early Thoughts, and going forward Duke of Buckingham, and likewise Dark Harmony. And next back nearer the inside there is Morris's Me Dad, one away from the rail. 3 wide Naval Trader working forward. Favourites up into fourth, and further back to Gaius in third last. A length and a half to Corona Lad in Cusack. The fences last of all. In front, Dark Harmony by 2. Second is Shadow of Time, and third now Naval Trader. Fourth, the inside Duke of Buckingham. A length and a half to Morris's Me Dad, the outside of Early Thoughts, and they're well clear from Gaius. Next, the outside Corona Lad in Cusack, a length and a half away. So Dark Harmony at the 650 metre marker in front by a length and a quarter. Second, Shadow of Time, and working forward Naval Trader going to third, closing in 3 wide, followed by Duke of Buckingham the inside, making some ground. Morris's Me Dad out wider. Gaius on the fence. Early Thoughts back behind those at the 400 metres marker. In front is Dark Harmony. Naval Trader's working home okay. Morris's Me Dad down the outside. Further back to Duke of Buckingham, and Cusack is making ground as well. Dark Harmony just in front. The outside Naval Trader about half a length away. Cusack is making good ground. Dark Harmony just in front. Cusack the fence. Naval Trader the outside, but Dark Harmony's in front near the line, and Dark Harmony has won it from Naval Trader Cusack, followed by Morris's Me Dad, Corona Lad, Gaius, Early Thought, Shadow of Time, and Duke of Buckingham at the rear.
Yes, he certainly did, Maxie. Chrissy joins us for a chat now, and he deserves this horse, Chrissy, doesn't he?
He sure did, Bernie. I mean, look, we've got to remember he's only a Class 1 horse, but I mean, he's been thereabouts his last 3 or 4 starts, and we had planned to run him in 3 weeks' time, but when I seen him on Monday morning after last Saturday, I said, Buggy, you can go around again. So it didn't knock him around at all, and back to the 1400 here, I think played into his favour good. He was very fit, and it certainly helped him the last 50 metres.
Yeah, it certainly, you're right, it certainly did. And you've sort of juggled around with his distances a little bit.
Yeah, look, I think at the moment he's a bit of a hard-going type of horse, but I do think now he's race fit. These 1400 metre mile suits him nicely. He was a bit slow out today, which was a worry, but look, he relaxed well for Mark in front and showed a bit of a ticker today, which was good.
He'd had 9 seconds.
I know, it's crazy, but you know what, at least he picks up prize money, so you'd like to have a lot of horses like him that pick a cheque up every time they go to the races, but it was well deserved, and who knows, look, I mean, he might go on with it now, he might just get a bit of confidence, and he might put a string a few together now.
Absolutely, well done, Muncie.
Thanks, Bernie.
Luckily enough, thank you first of all, Ben, but very fit, hard horse. Typical Chrissy Muntz trained horse, you know, like he said to me, he's fit and he's hard. Don't dawdle, don't walk, and just let him be where he's happy. And first of all, I'd like to say well done to Mark Sowerby. He's a man who puts a lot into racing, and thanks for the support. Obviously, I think if Kyle was here, probably would have ridden him again, but he's not here, so it's my gain, and I'm very grateful.
Absolutely. Is that the right trip for this horse, do you think?
No, I think he'll go a mile. I said to Chrissy when the favourite came to him, he sort of challenged again. So, look, I don't think he has to lead, but it helped today.
Well done.
Thank you.
Hi, with the 2 today, Wairiri Falls to beat 4 Holstein, 1 5th position and 8 Aqua Alta.
All right, I'm sticking with Holstein. Here's Josh.
They're all in. Gate 2, the favourite, Aqua Alta. They're racing. And Aqua Alta was away well. Likewise, Unlikely Occurrence and drifting back as 5th position. There's Wolf Moon going forward and Manazzi coming over with Wolf Moon. But Wolf Moon in front from Manazzi. 3rd's Aqua Alta. 4th is Unlikely Occurrence. A length and a half to Holstein. 3 wide as Wairiri Falls in 5th position's on the rail. 3 parts Lucky Decision. 3 wide as Master Marco. Followed by Beaufort Park, and Carlos has gone back to the rear. So a little bit fired up in front, Wolf Moon by half length here. Likewise, second Manazzi. A length and a half to Unlikely Occurrence, and 4th the outside is Aqua Alta. Further back to Holstein. Next to fence is 5th position. 3 wide, no luck for Wairiri Falls there. Around Lucky Decision, Beaufort Park on the rail. Further back to Master Marco, and Carlos on the fences last of all, about 7 or 8 lengths off the leader. So it's Wolf Moon at the 1,000 metres marker in front. Second Manazzi, 2 lengths away. 3rd is Unlikely Occurrence, and 4th the outside, the race favourite Aqua Alta. Further back to Holstein, next the inside is 5th position. Still 3 wide as Wairiri Falls over Lucky Decision. Beaufort Park the rail, followed there by Master Marco and Carlos at the rear. 6.50 left to run, and Wolf Moon by neck here. Second is Manazzi. A length and a half away, sharing 3rd. Unlikely Occurrence, and Aqua Alta on the outsides had a lovely run. Further back to Holstein on the fences, 5th position. Beaufort Park, Lucky Decision. Wairiri Falls has been wide, and Master Marco right towards the outside from Carlos at the 400 metres marker. Manazzi's taken over. Wolf Moon has gone. Aqua Alta tries. Unlikely Occurrence, and further back to 5th position, but Manazzi's in front by 2 lengths here. He's going well at the moment. The leader, Manazzi, 3 in front now, but here comes 5th position running home. Down the outside, Manazzi's in front, lifting 5th position, coming home late. Beaufort Park, they hit the line, and Beaufort Park has way through to win from 5th position. Manazzi swamped late, followed by Aqua Alta, Master Marco, Unlikely Occurrence and Carlos. Then Holstein, followed by Wairiri Falls, Lucky Decision, and Wolf Moon dropped out to finish at the rear.
In hot form, and I swear Melissa is his lucky charm. So here she is to chat with us again today. Well, I was quite confident about him last start, but I've got to confess, I left him out all together today. I feel rather foolish.
I think he got a lot of confidence from the last start, and Sean just got him on a roll and sort of took the side, and yeah.
So watching him sort of throughout the run or watching that race, you know, they looked to sort of 3 or 4 winners at some stage, at different stages, I should say, down the straight, and then late, he's the strongest through the inside.
Yeah, he's just honest and old, and once he hits a bit of form, he just sort of keeps going on with it.
What is it you're doing at home with him to keep him so happy?
Oh, you have to ask the boss that one.
He's obviously found the secret to him anyway. It's great to see these old horses winning. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, I think he likes the Queensland sun too.
Yeah, he does. Why wouldn't he? He's at the Gold Coast. Let's have a chat now with winning jockey Sean Cormack. Sean, that was an extraordinary win, a great ride, and just vision of a horse that's obviously being well looked after.
Yeah, he's absolutely flying. I rode him his first up in a 1400. I was probably trapped about 7 deep. It was ugly. But yeah, today, different circumstances from gate 11 at 11 up to just, obviously with agreement with Les, we're up to just to slot him in and just ride the fence and just see what happens. Unfortunately, with everybody racing off the fence.
Guaranteed of getting a run.
Oh, yeah, but I was angling out and so was everybody else. So I had to sort of just work my way through. But I tell you what, he quickened up real good.
Yeah, he loved it, and he was so strong through the line.
Yeah, I think he actually enjoyed that. Once he hit the front, he actually put his ears up and sort of eased up, so probably better in amongst horses.
I feel like he went, watch this. Well done.
Thank you.
Wide open, no Metro though. Light now blinking away. And they're all in. One dancing about La Melody. Now we're right, 1200 racing. Dragon Miss away brilliantly. Second Zing along, third the QS, and going forward is Boncassi trapped out but rolling right up there. Both La Melody, Unawati handy as well. Unawati up into third now. Barista Sisters gone back. A length and a half to Swamp Nation. And last of all is Lord Markle. So Dragon Miss in front. Second the outside Boncassi. 2 lengths away. Third Unawati. Zing along's on the rail. A length and a half to QS and La Melody. Further back to Barista Sister. Second last is Swamp Nation, and at the rear is Lord Markle. 6:50 left to run. Dragon Miss in front by length and a quarter. Second Boncassi, third Zing along, fourth the outside Unawati. A length and a half the QS and La Melody. Further back to Barista Sister. Second last there as they swing around the home turn. Swamp Nation. Lord Markle's out the rear. 400 metres left to run. Dragon Miss in front. Zing along the inside. Boncassi's still there. La Melody runs home down the outside. Unawati further back, and backing behind those is Barista Sister making ground. Dragon Miss in front. The dangerous La Melody on the outside. Further back to Boncassi. Zing along the inside. Running home late. Barista Sister out wide. La Melody taking over late though. La Melody has won from Dragon Miss. I think third Boncassi. Barista Sisters up there. Zing along followed by Lord Markle. The QS Swamp Nation and Unawati at the rear.
I think we might be chatting with Brad because she does stay at Barry Lockwood Stable. So are you in charge today, Brad?
Yeah.
Yep. And obviously she's acquitted herself really well today, winning her first 1200 metre race.
It was, Bernie. It was CJ deserves all the credit for that. She was asked by Cody to lead, and she came out and she said, look, there's a lot of speed. I might be able to get there, and she summed it up within the first couple of 100 metres and, yeah, slotted her in nicely, and she finished the race off really well.
A real beautiful mare who's put together an extraordinary record now. I think that's 6 wins from 12 starts.
Yeah, no, she is a good mare. She raced in the Kosciuszko last year, so she's obviously got a little bit of class about her, and she is a really nice, strong mare.
Does she stick around for a few more?
I'm not sure what Cody wants to do, but she's done a job today.
It's a pleasure to have her around the stables.
She's not too bad.
Okay, she's a little moody. Well done, Brad, to you and Barry Lockwood taking care of this mare for Cody Morgan. a real New South Wales feel to this win. Well done.
Yeah, absolutely wrapped to get a winner for Cody. He's given me quite a few opportunities and haven't been able to knock that winner off. So to do it here in town on a Saturday is a big thrill.
Is she a good girl to ride throughout?
She was absolutely lovely. The intention was actually to lead, but they ran along at a nice clip and I was able to slot into a really nice position. And when I got in there, I was pretty confident that I was going to be hard to beat.
You did a great job. Well done.
Thank you.
Leaving Tango Fever behind. So Show Me Mercy, the hot favourite here. Lights on. Here we go. Gates open and they're racing now. And Rothgo began well. Likewise, Zabo going forward. Show Me Mercy's gone back. He's back second last, but Zabo's in front now, kicked away by 2. Up into second, Borelli going forward. Ventura back to fourth is Rothgo, followed by Mintos Dioro. Sunny Days out 3 wide. Instagood the fence, and second last is Show Me Mercy, about 5 or 6 off the leader. Last of all's Miss Cooter 3 wide. 500 metres left to run. Zabo's in front, second. Borelli third. The inside is Rothgo. Ventura's been wide. Sunny Days even deeper, and now Show Me Mercy barging into the clear is one from the outside, about 5 off the leader. So Borelli looming up over on the outside of Zabo. Instagood driving home the inside. Show Me Mercy is making some ground, but still 5 off the leader. Instagood the inside, Borelli out wider. Instagood's in front from Borelli. Instagood's in front, and Instagood's one from second, Borelli. Photo third, Show Me Mercy out wide, or Rothgo, followed by Zabo, Ventura. Then we had Mintos Dioro. A long way back was Miss Cooter, and Sunny Days pulling up out the rear.
Yeah, she was fabulous, Maxie. Cav joins us for a chat now on behalf of Tony Gollan, who's had a character-building day, you tell me, in Melbourne.
Yeah, it's been one of them days in Melbourne. At a yarn to Tony after Antino, and he referred to it as a character-building day.
We all have them. He'd be very happy with Instagood's win here today.
Yeah, she was a very good runner the other day. Actually, she was a touch unlucky behind him the other day. And it was good to see her come out today and reproduce that run and put them away.
Nice to see her come up the fence. Why is there an invisible problem with the fence?
Oh, I thought somebody must have had a stop sign there. They were all wanting to go the outside.
Yeah, it's interesting. With this lady, a little bit toey in the yard today, I noticed.
Yeah, she gets a little bit antsy at home, and she likes to be in charge. Out the back, she was asleep in the stalls, and I said to the girl strapping, I said it'll change once she gets into the enclosure. Yeah, but it was good to see her win.
It's terrific. Good on you, Cav. Well done.
Thank you.
Damien Thornton takes out race 7 here on Instagood. Damien, she has ripped home in 33.32 from where you were.
Yeah, she's a nice filly. She's an improving type, and she's going to be really nice over summer in the better races. She'll measure up to that, and she gave me a good feel.
Yeah, she's got a lovely stride on her for a filly that's not overly big.
No, she's not big, but she covers the ground really well. Once she gets going, she's a lovely ride. She's very hot and a bit temperamental in the yard, but she's a filly, so we can't expect them all to be perfect. But no, she was good today. She bounced and travelled well, and she'll certainly get 6 furlongs. She's got the right attitude for it, and no, very pleasing.
Yeah, I look forward to her next campaign. Well done.
Thank you.
All in. Favourites, Hard to Say, gate number 2. Racing now. Hard to Say was away second last. Hold On Honey began well. Gemelin Bolt's going forward. Likewise up into second now is going forward Osama. So back to third, Gemelin Bolt. A length and a half to Hard to Say, followed by Shematon. Getting a long way back as Nashira with also Maximum Output. And Red Ruby's a length and a half away. So Hold On Honey's in front. Second's Osama. 600 metres left to run. Third, Gemelin Bolt. Fourth, the inside, the race favourite, Hard to Say. Maximum Output, Shematon, Nashira, and Red Ruby's at the rear. 400 metres left to run. In front is Hold On Honey. Seconds, Osama. Hard to Say third, the fence. Wide Rat, Gemelin Bolt, followed by Maximum Output, and Nashira's right down the outside. Hold On Honey just in front. The danger's Hard to Say. The inside up to third is Maximum Output. Late Nashira down the outside. Hold On Honey. Hard to Say the inside. Hard to Say's driven through, taken over late, and Hard to Say wins again. Second, Hold On Honey. Third, Maximum Output. Photo fourth between Nashira and Red Ruby, followed by Shematon, Osamu, and Gemelin Bolt at the rear.
Maxie, he's almost a local, this horse. We're going to have a chat with Jason Demon now, his trainer, and we love that you love bringing him here. Well done.
Yeah, no, thank you, Bernie. Yeah, I think overall he's probably had more starts up here than he has back home, so he knows that highway very well, and he knows Mel Eggleston's place, so it's a big thank you to them, because without them I wouldn't be able to do it. Yeah.
He's got such a great record. What heights do you think he can get to, this fellow?
Yeah, well, he's always shown us a bit, you know, obviously from when he was an early 2-year-old, running them Group 3 races and listed races up here. So, you know, he's just there for a little while. He just hit a bit of a flat spot. Then we got him gelded, and that seems to have really turned him around. And, yeah, it all goes with confidence. This time, Manny's just really switched on and racing well and hitting the line well. So, you know, long term, if there's a suitable race, you know, we can stretch him out a little bit. He's a Magic Millions horse, which is obviously a big target. But no, I'm just happy to win races, and a huge thank you to Dynamic Syndications. You know, they put a lot of faith in me. Yeah, so it's good to repay them.
Well, they should, because you do such an amazing job. Your horses look extraordinary, and you've been very smart with this horse to make the most of that sort of cash cow effect to have him ready to go up here in our sort of off-peak season.
Yeah, that's right. You know, and obviously he was a Cutis horse, so he got that race he won at the Sunshine Coast was worth a bit of money to him. But yeah, that's just it's great to make the trip up. And my daughters live up here, so it's good to have a win with them.
Oh, they're pretty proud of Dad today. Well done.
Thank you.
And I think the win was probably stronger as well. Well done.
Yeah, I thought he was better today for sure. I just love the way the race mapped for us. We'll Hold On Honey being a leader, and I knew I was to be able to get that suck running behind. And I travelled really, really well, and that's why I always want to ride him, is like that. And I think he's got a really good dash. His work on Tuesday was exceptional for this type of greater race, you know. And I just love the way that he quickened up, levelled up, and knuckled down and went away again. So he's flying the horse. Jay's doing a great job.
He is indeed, and your patience then was extraordinary. Just wait, had him curled up, ready to go.
Yeah, well, it helps. I know the horse really well, and I know what he's capable of, so I was never too stressed. I had a nice cart into the race, hadn't done any work, and I was just waiting for that good turn of foot that I know he has, so he was very good.
Beautifully done, well done.
Thank you.
All right. Viminelli. Here's Josh.
Light now turned on. Race number 9. Final favourite, Viminelli. And we're right. Racing now. Missing to the start was Eagle Mond. Away well, Star of Chaos and Canadian Dancer. Indispensable. Viminelli are both going forward, followed by Face Toss and Sea Raider. Mob Buster over on the outside. A length and a half to Miyagi. Eagle Mond's now second last, and the Ritz has now gone back to the rear. Fired up, Star of Chaos says she's kicked away. Led by 4 lengths in second. Viminelli third. The inside is Indispensable. 2.5 Canadian Dancer. 3 further back to Face Toss, and Next, the outside Mob Buster. A length and a half Sea Raider, followed by Miyake. Further back to Eaglemont and the Ritz over on the outside. So Star of Chaos in front by 3. Second's Indispensable. Third, the race favourite Viminelli. 7.50 left to run. 2.5 Canadian Dancer. 1 further back to Mob Buster. And further back to Faistos and Miyake. Sea Raider, Eaglemont and the Ritz out 3 wide. Last of all inside the 600 metres marker. In front, Star of Chaos only by about a half length. Now second's Indispensable. Viminelli's a length away. Third, followed by Canadian Dancer. Sneaking up the inside, Mob Buster. And further back to Faistos at the 400 metres marker. Star of Chaos has been tackled here by the outside. Indispensable driving through as Canadian Dancer. Viminelli further back and back in behind those as Mob Buster, but Canadian Dancer in front trying to rally back as Indispensable. Star of Chaos between them, but Canadian Dancer's well clear. 50 metres left to go and kept going by Huxtable. Too good. Canadian Dancer the winner. Second's Indispensable and third Star of Chaos, followed by Mob Buster, Eaglemont, Viminelli, Faistos, Sea Raider, the Ritz, and dropping out was Miyake to pull up at the rear.
If you were betting in the run, it was Canadian Dancer you wanted to be on from about the 700 metre mark. CVD joins us now. You got those 10 7s, 11 2s sectionals in there, which was really setting it up for a lady like her just in behind them.
Yeah, no, it worked out perfect for her. Look, was only talking to Ono before the race, and he was asking if she'd sort of get out to 2,000 metres. And look, I honestly think she's just a better horse around that sort of 1,400, maybe out to a mile, good speed on, where she can sort of get back, travel comfortable and have the last crack at him. She obviously won here leading or up on speed one day, but only just fell in that day. Look, she tends to get a little bit lost when she sort of finds the front. So it's always good for her to have a bit of a bunny to chase. And look, it worked out perfect today. He was able to just cut the corner, so he was able to keep it nice and even with her and just get her going through her gears. And good to see her win so well. Yeah,
just that uninterrupted, beautiful run, which you get when you get great tempo.
Exactly right. Look, it obviously wasn't a big field here today, which, sometimes those, when they start to get a little bit smaller fields, they can be quite tricky. But, they really rolled along in front and, it worked in her favour.
Up and Girl sadly had her scratch at the barriers today in Melbourne.
Yeah, look, that was really unfortunate. Obviously first up today at Flemington, and she obviously loaded quite early, big field there, and she's just got herself a little bit upset in the gates and played up. So we'll obviously have to see how she comes through that. She has got a little laceration up sort of near her ear, and that's had to be stitched. So probably might sort of pull her up for the spring. It's always, hard with these horses once it sort of settles down, and obviously the mental toll it can take on them sometimes too. So, but anyway, she will live to fight another day, that's for sure.
Well done, Steve.
Thank you.
All right, Justin Huxtable takes out the last race, and what a beautiful ride you were able to give this girl. And were you giggling when you were getting those sectionals?
Yeah, I was a big fan of the tempo. I said to Steve pre-race, I wanted it to be semi-positive. I know the O'Day camp don't like their horses too positive, so it had to be semi-positive without injecting into the race too much. I was able to get the exact spot that I wanted there. I was happy to go back to the fence, and the tearaway leader sort of set the speed that suited me, just camping off the speed. And, it was just a free-flowing motion for me coming into the straight. I was happy to go back to the inside. I was going good enough and slipped up through him, and once I put the pedal down, I had plenty there to finish it off, and I thought it was a pretty convincing win by this horse.
And there really is nothing wrong with the inside, right?
No, we're at Eagle Farm, best track in southeast Queensland.
So why don't they like it?
I don't know.
What's the talk in the room? What do they say about the inside?
No, there's not really any conversation about bias of Eagle Farm. Obviously, you get your wet and dry tracks over at Doomben where there's a bit more natural bias, but for mine, when the rails drew at Eagle Farm, I don't really see much issue with the inside.
And that was why you win. Well done.
Thank you.